Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Long Island Audits, where he goes back to Danbury, Connecticut, where he has to pay his fine, but he also tries to make a video where he does do some trespassing. And instead of cooperating like a civilized adult, he comes up with the conspiracy theory that they're plotting against him. With all that being said, before we begin, I noticed through my analytics that a large number of you still haven't subscribed to the channel. Please, subscribe to the channel. I have a Discord page, a Facebook group, where we can post memes, have fun, and, well, make some new friends. With that being said, let's enjoy today's video, shall we?
Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we're at the Danbury Superior Court here in Danbury, Connecticut. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so let's take a look around the publicly accessible areas here. As always, we want to be on the lookout for restricted area signs. Our intent is not to trespass into any restricted areas, just peacefully exercise our rights in the publicly accessible areas. There goes our friendly reminder that they're always recording and watching us, the people. The government is always watching us, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we are again. Same song, different day. You go with this whole narrative of the cameras are always watching. Dude, if you're paranoid over those cameras, seek help. The cameras are there to protect the building and the occupants of the building and to help prevent crimes. And if a crime does get committed, they can stop that by saying, hey, we found this individual on the tape skulking around the cars when that car got broken into. Let's go look at him and ask him some questions. No, not you guys. You got to turn it to some kind of conspiracy.
What's the problem when we take out our cameras and watch them back? Where's the transparency? Where's the accountability? I had nothing much over here. Doesn't seem to be anything else.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
How you doing today, sir?
Hi. You with judicial?
I'm sorry?
Are you with judicial?
Am I with who?
A judicial employee?
A judicial employee? No, I'm not. Are you?
Yes.
What's your name, sir?
Giovanni Liriano?
Giovanni?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, sir. My name is Sean.
Okay, Sean.
You know, I'm not with the judicial branch, no.
Okay. But this is a private area.
This is a private area here?
Yeah.
What makes it private?
This is a lockup. This is where they bring the prisoners in, so.
Is it locked? It's not locked up or anything.
Well,
There's no sign saying that it's restricted or...
it is restricted. If you look at the front entrance, for employees only.
Employees only where? Here?
Yes.
I didn't see any signs that said employees only, sir.
That's funny. I mean, you've been around this building before. Isn't this the same building where you were illegally trespassed, according to you? Where you actually were convicted for simple trespass and had to pay a $90 fee? But wait, this gentleman's even telling you where the sign is to show you that this part of the building is for employee parking only. But yet you don't want to do that. You don't want to listen. You just want to go with the narrative of, oh, well, I didn't see the sign. Well, I don't always need to see a sign in Lakewood, Florida saying there's an alligator there, but I'm fairly certain there might be one in there, so I stayed out the lake. But again, you don't want to listen. You just want to go and do it your way.
Where did you come in? Which way did you come in?
Oh, that doesn't matter. But either way...
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I didn't see any employees only signs anywhere I came in, that's for sure. I was on the lookout for them too. Didn't want to go into any restricted areas, so I wanted to make sure that
This is a restricted area.
This right here is a restricted area?
Yes.
How is it restricted?
It's employees only. Are you a judicial employee?
No, I'm not a judicial employee. I told you my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just working on a story. No, I'm not a judicial...
You're partially right, so I'm not going to give you shenanigans on that one. But I will give you shenanigans on this. You are not a journalist. the court in Danbury where you tried to petition to record so you can put it on your channel said you weren't a journalist. A Washington State Supreme Court has said that YouTubers are not journalists. You're recording for YouTube. You're recording for your own sake. But yet you're not putting out any actual stories like a journalist. So, where are these news pieces you guys are putting out? I mean, is there a website I can go to, or a news station, a newsletter, something? Please tell me. I would love to see these groundbreaking stories of you guys harassing public servants and civil employees for what purpose? The sheer purpose of you guys knowing you can put it on YouTube and call somebody a tyrant or a bootlicker, which tell your fans to learn to spell better.
No employee, sir.
All right. So, as it is right now, I have to call one of the marshals.
Oh, you can call whoever you need to call. So that's fine.
NY Audit on Instagram?
No, I'm not. Oh, no, I'm taking some pictures and video. For sure, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, I hear you. So this gentleman here said, that is your right to film. I just work here.
Okay.
Hey, did you talk to who need to talk to, sir?
Yeah, the chief is going to be coming out.
Oh, the chief marshal's coming out for this branch here, for the district?
Well, for this courthouse.
For this courthouse, yeah. For this judicial district. Yeah. The GA3. Yeah, sure. That's not a problem with me. I don't mind. Hey, how you guys doing today?
You cannot be back here. Secure area.
What about it as a secure? Can I get your names and badge numbers, please?
24-1.
We can't start with your names.
Come to the Sally Port, please. Yeah, this is for staff only. That's the problem.
Yeah. Can I get your names and badge numbers, please?
No, it's not actually. No.
I can't get
information.
I can't get your name and badge number. Why?
I'm not giving you any information. You're going to talk to
Boom. Roasted.
my boss.
Francisco. And your name, sir? Can I get your name? Mitchell? Nice to meet you, Mitchell.
10-4.
Yeah, what about this area is restricted? It doesn't say any. I was on the lookout for any restricted area signs or anything.
Well, let's see. There was a sign shown to you. Well, it would have been shown to you if you would have gone and looked at it that said employee parking only, which meant it would have been an employee only parking lot. But you didn't want to go to it. Like you say, you weren't looking for it. Well, you snuck around the building from the publicly accessible area to get into this parking lot. Your own words will confirm that.
I'm just trying to have came out to have a conversation with me, sir. I'm just trying to have a conversation back. I'm not listening. I'm trying to ask you a I'm trying to have a conversation with you, sir. That's all.
Okay.
You're telling me it's restricted,
I'm
but
telling you that you're going to talk to my boss. And you can have
Who's
a
your boss?
conversation with him. You'll find out in 2 seconds.
okay, no problem. There's no need to be hostile in any way.
Well, I'm not being hostile.
I mean, you are. You're not. You're a public servant. You're embarrassing.
Not being hostile at all.
Yes, you are, sir.
You
You're
can
embarrassing
say what you want. You'll talk
you're
to
embarrassing the marshal service by not identifying. What's the problem with identifying to a member of the public?
Yep.
I will agree with Mr. Reyes here. The marshal is being unprofessional by not identifying if that is in his policy that he has to. However, Mr. Reyes is being disrespectful and condescending like he's above the law with his attitude. Now, they are trying to tell you that this is a private parking lot for employees, but yet you don't want to listen to them. They're trying to show you, but you keep being argumentative and verbally combative. But why is that? Is it because you don't want to be proven wrong? Or you know this would be a greater video for your likes and views because you're going to portray them as being tyrants?
I mean, I don't see what's the big deal there. Just cordial and polite as a public servant to say, hi, my name is Francisco.
Yep. I got you.
Nice to meet you, sir. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great.
That's good.
Beautiful.
For timing and pacing concerns, I will be jumping ahead until we get another encounter with another marshal of the court telling Mr. Reyes that he is, in fact, in a restricted area. I will put the link to the original video in the description box of this video.
Who is he? He doesn't look like the chief, marshal.
Ask him.
Okay. Maybe he'll identify himself to me, unlike you, right?
My name tag's right here.
I know, but
You're in a restricted area. You need to leave.
be careful, sir. You might fall down the hill. What about this area? What about this area is restricted? So there's no restricted area signs or anything of that nature.
Restricted area signs up top.
No, there's
There are
not.
Restricted areas at the gate.
No, there isn't. There is no restricted area sign, sir. There isn't.
I know you're trying to make money off this on YouTube, so
No, not at
follow
all.
our orders and. No,
But they're not lawful orders because you don't have
this
there's
is a restricted area.
you
You're
can't
not
just
allowed
make
to
it
be
restricted.
here.
It's not restricted. I came here
It's
through an
a
open
restricted
public
area.
sidewalk, sir. Can I get your name and
This is not
can
a
I get your
public
name and title,
sidewalk.
please?
This is a private parking lot.
It's not a private parking lot, sir. It's funded by the government. How could it be private?
It's private because
Can I
it's
get
not
your name
open
and
to the public.
Can I get your name and title, please, sir?
You have my name
What's your name? I don't know what your name is. You
Let's
keep
go.
walking away from me.
because you're not listening. Let's go.
Sir, I'm just asking for your name and
I'm
title.
telling you, you're in a restricted area.
I am not. You cannot just make a restricted area.
It's a restricted
You cannot.
area.
Actually, you're wrong. They can make a private parking lot funded with government money and taxpayer money. You see, if they make a parking lot for the general public to park in and one separate just for employees and put up signs saying employees only, it henceforth becomes a private parking lot for the employees. And they are telling you there are restricted access signs and employee parking only signs, meaning those signs provide an area of privacy for the employees. And you being there is technically trespassing.
Make a publicly accessible area restricted just because it's me. It is.
Are there gates at the entrance that block people?
There's a
from coming
public sidewalk that lets you come right into this area, sir. From the public parking lot. This is also a public parking lot,
in?
sir.
This is not a public parking lot. This is a private parking
I
lot.
would just like to know who
need
you
to
are.
leave the area.
What is the issue here, sir?
The issue is that you're just trying to scam people out of money on YouTube because
I'm trying to
it's a great
scam
way to make
people.
money. They give you money, and you just keep doing things to aggravate people.
I'm not trying to aggravate you, sir. I'm trying to have a polite conversation with
You're
you.
trying to aggravate everybody.
I'm not.
You're
I'm
trying
really
to get
not.
stuff-
I don't know who this marshal is, but I want to send them a fruit basket. I mean, he's calling you out on all of your crap, and it's dead on. You are scamming your fans and viewers. You are doing everything possible to annoy them. They are telling you you're in a restricted area, but yet you refuse to listen. Why? Because you know if you listen and you put that video up, you don't get a good video, you don't get the views. And then your fans leave you with nasty comments saying you're a sellout and a traitor.
You're the
Trying
one
to
that's
do
trying to
things
kick
to
me out of
cause
a
problems, to
public
create
area,
trouble,
sir.
so you get
I don't want to cause any trouble. That's your
This is a
that's your
restricted
narrative.
area. You've been told
That's
to
your
leave.
narrative. I'm not trying to cause
My
any
neighbor,
trouble.
This is my workplace, bro.
Okay, so this
that
is
van right there?
I am a
That's for
taxpayer,
inmates.
okay?
That's for inmates. It's a
You're
secure
not a
area.
taxpayer in the state of Connecticut.
Oh,
You
for
pay
sure
no
I am.
taxes to the state of Connecticut.
For sure, I paid taxes to the state of Connecticut before. Of course I did. I've been out here for a long time. You don't think I paid sales tax, gas taxes?
Here we are again. They say, oh, well, I bought something in your state. I put gas in my car from your state. I'm a taxpayer. You do as I say. Primarily, the taxes that fund police and courthouses and other municipalities come from property tax. Sales tax and gas tax may cover some infrastructure costs, but not enough to where you guys can boss people around. You're not even from the state of Connecticut. You don't live there. But yet you go there to harass people who live there and work there. Why? What have they done to you?
Need to leave this restricted area.
Sir, I just want to. Can you show me where it's a restricted area?
You've been told several times that you.
I
need
just
leave
want
this
to
area.
know what's the restricted
You
area.
have been told.
It's
several
not a
times.
restricted. Are you just restricting it because it's me?
No, it's
Shenanigans. I am calling shenanigans on that. You were told that is an employee parking lot. They tried to show you the signs. They told you there are signs up there. They told you there were signs at the gate for cars to come through. They tried to show you, but you wouldn't go and look at them. They're not restricting it because of it's you. They're restricting it because it's an employee parking lot and you don't want to listen. Maybe get the potatoes out your ear and act like an adult.
Restricted to everybody.
Yeah, just call the state police. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure, sure.
Yeah.
470, courtroom 2, lunch recess.
How is this a restricted area if there's no restricted area signs?
Area because you are not an employee. It's
Look,
for
there's
employee parking
there's
only.
a sidewalk over there. Be reasonable,
I
sir. Look,
understand
there's a
there's a sidewalk
sidewalk
over
to
there.
come right here.
Nobody is bothering you because you came down here. What we're telling you is that you're in a restricted area and you need to leave, and you're not following those orders.
But you can't just make it restricted just because it's
I
me.
can make anything restricted I want here
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
because this is a restricted area. This is a staff parking lot that you are not.
I'm not
supposed to be
parking.
in.
I'm not
I
parking.
didn't tell you you're not parking. You are not supposed to be in this area. You are refusing to leave the area.
Sir, I'm not breaking any laws. I know that. I'm not breaking any
You are
laws.
trespassing at this point.
I'm not. I am engaging in a constitutionally protected activity. I'm gathering content from my story.
With the Constitution.
Yes, I
That's a
am.
load of crap.
No, yeah, that's what
It
you
has
think.
nothing to do
That's
with
what
the
you think.
Constitution. It has something to do with you making money on
Okay.
Got him! Got him!
Don't stop kidding.
What's your Lieutenant Mator?
Yep.
Lieutenant Mator. You're very professional, Lieutenant, and I say that with all sarcasm in the world. Hey,
What a bitch.
This is a restricted
yeah, call
area.
the
You
state
need to
police.
leave.
Go ahead. Is the chief available?
Right here. He's coming right now.
Hey, Chief, how are you? How you doing, Chief?
Good.
So I'm just taking a walk. I came through a publicly accessible sidewalk over here. There's no signs that deems this restricted in any
Fine.
way.
You're being informed right now that this is an employee lot. If you made an error and didn't know that, that's fine. You're welcome to go up to the public area and film all you want, but you cannot film the employee area.
But what about this area is restricted? How
Sir,
are you
I'm
restricting it? Just
informing you
you're restricting
right
it just
now.
because it's me. That's
No, this is an employee lot.
But I'm not
making
parking,
it clear
sir.
To you right now, you can't be in the employee lot.
But there's no
It's for employees
signs.
only.
You're restricting it just because of me.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Informing you right now.
You're
So
tailoring a policy
Sir.
just to violate my rights
No,
as
I'm
me
not
and
violating
specifically.
any rights.
You know who I am.
telling
You said Mr. Reyes.
I do know
right?
who you are,
Okay,
yes.
so you're making this policy just specifically because
No,
I am
anybody
here.
That comes in our lot, sir. It's
Then
not
why wouldn't you put up
specifically
signs? Yes,
tailored to
it is specifically tailored to me because you're
not
specifically telling me that I
Sir,
can't use a public
You're
sidewalk.
welcome to go up there. and
That I can't
record
use a
all you
public
want.
sidewalk, sir. All I'm doing is going
There's
using
no
a.
public
There's a
sidewalk
public
back here.
sidewalk. Yes,
There's no
that's how I
public
got here. Yeah,
Go
that's
up
how
to
I
the
got
gate.
here.
Yes, so go up to the.
But there's no.
You were told there was a sign at the gate saying employee parking only, no visitor parking. You were told restricted area, employee parking only, there are signs up at the top. Even the chief marshal came out and told you, even if you came back here and you were unaware that this was the employee parking lot, you're now being told that is an employee parking lot and they do not want you there. You can go and film anywhere else on the property that is not restricted or for employees, but yet you keep fighting them. You keep being combative. Why? Could you keep coming up with this narrative of, oh, well, you're doing it just to stop me? No, they're not. Grow up. Be a productive member of society and contribute something other than your frauditing.
Signs that say warning, do not enter into any restricted areas or anything. I was on
right now. I'm informing you
But
right
how
now.
do you have the
I'm
authority to make this a
informing
restricted area?
You right. I don't make it the restricted area. I'm enforcing it. Sir,
But who
I
made
need
it
you
in a
to-
restricted area,
I
sir?
need you to
Are you stupid or something?
go up to the lot.
I just want to
need
know
you
who
go
made
up
it
to
a
the top
restricted
lot.
area. I need to know whose authority is behind
I'm
making
the
this.
authority asking you to go up to the public.
But you
lot.
don't. You don't
That's
have
what I'm
authority. It's public. This is public property, sir.
asking. I have a duty to enforce.
And enforce what,
Mr.
sir?
Reyes,
There's no
Mr.
signs.
Reyes.
There's no statute that
Mr.
makes
Reyes,
this
are you
us
refusing
restricted.
To leave the lot?
Sir, there's
I'm
no
making
signs.
it very clear. I'm making it very clear to you that you cannot be in the employee lot. You are welcome to go 30 feet up there and record from up there all you want. Right where that is. That lot right there is publicly accessible today because there is no jury here. You are welcome to film up there. You cannot film in the employee lot.
At this point, the chief marshal is being way too polite to Mr. Reyes. He is clearly not going to listen to you, sir. At this point, he is refusing to leave. You've been asked multiple times to leave. If I were you, I would just slap the cuffs on him, take him in, wait for the troopers to come pick him up, and get him another court date, because apparently he loves breaking the law in Connecticut. But again, we're dealing with a person who thinks they're above the law and don't have to listen to any authority figures.
But there's no
It's
restricted areas.
It's restricted. It's restricted to employees only.
But what authority do you have?
I'm asking you, are you refusing to go up there? Are you refusing to leave the employee lot? Because if you're refusing to leave, you're going to be trespassing back here in...
But I don't know if you have the authority to trespass me from public.
I'm informing you very
But
clearly.
just, you're saying you have the authority.
I'm informing you.
Are you a
what-
law enforcement
what's
officer?
gonna happen. Sir, I need you to go film up there.
Can I ask you one question?
Sir,
Are you a law enforcement officer?
Talk to me up here. We'll go.
Sure, we'll
I'll
take a
talk to
walk.
you
We'll
all you
talk. We'll
want
take
to.
a walk. Are you a law? We'll take a walk. Come on. Let's walk and talk. Are you a law enforcement officer, sir?
Up there, please.
I'm
Come
asking you a
on,
simple
come on,
question. I need to
come
know.
on. I told
need
you
to
I'd
know
be
who
happy
you
to talk to
are.
you where you can film. You know who I am. You just use my name.
You're the chief of
Mr. Reyes,
You're
please.
the chief of the marshals
Mr.
here, but I don't
Reyes,
know what
Mr.
type
Reyes,
of.
I'm going to escort you up to the top.
Just
if you
don't touch
go
me,
in
okay?
Well, I'm
Don't
asking
touch
you
me.
to go. and
I
you're
need to know
gonna
who you
move.
are. You need to relax. You've been escalating the situation from the beginning, and you need to relax. Okay?
Yeah.
There's no need for that. I'm walking,
Mr.
but don't
Reyes.
touch me. Don't
All
touch
right.
me.
Well,
I'm
I need you to go then.
I'm walking.
I need you to go then.
But you don't. You're not even a law enforcement officer, are you?
Thank you. I'll happy to have a conversation with you up there.
But I need to
I'll
know what
answer
authority you
all
have.
your questions up there, sir.
I need to know what authority you
I'll
have,
ask
though.
all your questions up there. I'll be happy to answer them as long as you.
We're going to jump ahead for time and pacing reasons. The Chief Marshal does confirm to Mr. Reyes that, yes, he is a peace officer and has the right to arrest him and trespass him from the employee area. He does go up to the general parking area that's allowed for public access and for the general public. However, the entire time he whines and complains, but let's see how much of a tool and a total jackwagon Mr. Reyes actually is.
I need to know that if I step on that pavement, are you going to arrest me?
If you trespass
it's simple.
again, after I asked you to leave, yeah,
Okay.
you'll be arrested.
I will be arrested. Great. Great. There you go. You just signed, sealed, delivered the lawsuit against you. All right, guys. I have to go inside and file a motion. My motion right here. And also, today's the last day I could pay a fine. I got $90 right here. All in change.
That's right. This jackwagon's trying to pay a court fee with pennies. What a Karen move to do. Wouldn't you all agree?
Let's go pay our fine, file our motion.
Hi, how may I help you?
Hi, I'm here to pay a fine.
Okay. Last name?
Reyes.
Okay. So it's 136.
136. So it's the $90 for the simple trespass infraction.
And it's a fee and a surcharge. $11 fee and a $35 surcharge.
And what's that for exactly?
Those are just all itemized charges that can be added on.
So they really have no purpose.
Well, no, the fee, it's by statute.
Oh, by statute.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So just because they said so. Got it. All right. No problem. So I have $90 here. Because I thought it was going to be 90. So that's the $90.
What an asshole. I hate that guy, and so do you.
Hold on. So that's the $90, and then I brought some cash too, because I thought it was only going to be 90.
Wow. You are such a degen. I mean, you dump a bag of pennies, I'm assuming pennies, on the counter and make them count it? You know, I get it. You're bitter because you have to pay the fees because you broke the law and you're being punished. But to do something that petty, it's not even petty. It's just juvenile. And you're a grown man doing that. Maybe you should take a good long look in the mirror and think, is this the kind of person I want to be?
There's
there's a maximum we can accept for deposit through the bank. So that's.
What do you? But this is cash. This is what I have.
Oh, I know, but there's.
And I have to pay it by today,
I know.
or else I'll get in trouble.
You may have to go to the bank and get cash from them.
But this is cash. This is legal tender in the United States.
Oh, I know it is, but we can't through our courier service, the deposit, they can't accept that much.
But why? It's currency.
Well, maybe because you just dumped a bag of pennies onto the counter and expect them to take it because you want to pull a juvenile prank. You know, there's a term for people like you who pull these kind of pranks. What is it?
You are a douchebag. That's right, a douchebag.
Paying a fine.
It's Bank of America policy. They can't accept that much through the.
But I'm not paying Bank of America. I'm paying the state of Connecticut,
I
right?
understand that, but it has to be deposited through Bank of America, and it can. I think because of the bags, it could rip the bags, and so they can only accept a certain amount.
But I'm not paying Bank of America.
You're not paying the Bank of America. You're not making a deposit. You're not paying off a overdraft fee or anything like that. You're paying the court, which has an account set up with Bank of America, to manage and handle the fees and the money that they have to collect for the state. But you won't learn that. So we're going to end the video here. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me know the algorithm. If you wish to support the channel further, we have memberships now at low prices with great perks. And I want to give a big shout out to all my current members. Without you, I couldn't keep going. So with that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time.